My name is Dr. Sylvan Sabeka, the director in charge of the Center for E-Learning, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University. I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to this particular meeting. We've done the same meeting for the entire university. We've finished the phase one. We are now in phase two, where we are now visiting different campuses and schools to address their special needs. So today we are here in KISII campus, and we are going to take you through how you can navigate our e-learning platform for the benefit of our students who are remotely placed throughout the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, without taking a lot of time, allow me to invite the campus director, Professor Henry Onderi, to make his opening remarks before we start our training. Professor Onderi, the floor is yours. Welcome.
Thank you, Director E-Learning. Good morning, colleagues.
Good morning. I want to request Origa Nyasetia to stop sharing her screen. On top of your device, there is a button of stop sharing. You will interfere with the presenter, the next presenter. Can you stop sharing your screen? Thank you. Professor, you can proceed.
Hello?
Yes, Professor, you can proceed as Nyasentia Origa stop sharing her screen.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
May I take this opportunity to welcome my colleagues from KISII campus into this very important training. You are all aware that the coronavirus pandemic, after ravaging the world over, necessitated the closure of all the institutions of learning. This has led to the government, the university management to think of continuing with the teaching without affecting our students. So with that, we have come up with this virtual teaching and learning. And indeed, it's going to be the normal norm. It's going to be the new norm the world over. So those who are imagining that it's only those who are computer savvy that will be able to benefit, that is a wrong notion. I want to bring to your attention that the future depends on the on-learning or e-learning. Anyone who is going to be left behind will have a problem teaching in any institution of learning in the near future, in fact, after this pandemic. So I'm excited to learn that many of you have showed interest in joining, and may I take this opportunity to applaud you and wish you well as you undertake this training. I want to thank you, Bwana Director, for the initiative, and wherever there will be any issue, I wish that you continue assisting our lecturers the way you have been doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are wonderful people. You have assisted our students for this long. I'll keep appreciating you and wish you the best as you continue taking this training, and indeed many more trainings that we shall be organizing with the director. I'm happy that this is the first one. I want to appeal to the director that you continue arranging for many other courses that are going to be relevant to my lecturers in this campus. I'm sure everyone will benefit out of this training. Take your time to write down whatever you are being told and apply it physically when time comes, when you are training or when you are teaching the students. Now, most welcome, Director. Thank you so much with your team. All the best. Start the training now.
Thank you.
Enjoy your training.
Thank you very much, Professor, for welcoming us officially to your campus. Indeed, I want to promise you that your staff are going to get the very best. Before we start our training, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to request you, if you have any issue, any problem in this platform, there is a place, there are some buttons down there. There is one for microphone, you can mute your microphone. There is one for video that you can show. Then there is one for sharing your screen if at all you are presenting something. The one for recording, I'm the one permitted to record right now. Then there is one for chat. I want to talk about the chat, that public chat. You can post the chat publicly if you want to share something for all members to read, or if you want to communicate. I want to request that person who has unmuted to kindly mute, and on Sase, kindly mute your microphone so that we don't have the background interference. As I was saying, that in the public chat there, you can, if you have something that you want all members to see and respond, you can type it there. Also, at the same time, if you want to communicate privately, either to the presenter or to me, maybe the presenter is not clear or something like that, then you can type, you can click the name of that particular participant. Then after that, you type the message in the chat, you send it privately to him. So that is one way of interacting while the presentation is going on. If you have a question to ask, there are two ways of notifying the presenter or the moderator that you want to ask a question. One, you can unmute your video, you raise your hand, or there is a button. In that particular buttons down there, the one next to the one that you close, there's one written more option. In the more option there, you can react by either carrying your hand, and I'll see it within the system here that you are carrying your hand, and then from there we can point you so that we can give you chance so that you can respond. So that is very important. Those are some of the etiquettes that you need to observe while you are in a webinar like this. Ladies and gentlemen, having said that, and without taking a lot of time, allow me now to invite our presenter for today. We have three presenters. We have Dorothy Gwada. Dorothy Gwada is a specialist in teaching and learning resource production. She's going to take us through the instructional design, how we can use the e-learning platform to engage our students, and how we can use this e-learning platform even to set the examination. So it's quite a lot that she's going to take us through. Then later on, we will have also Donatus Abwao, who will also be taking us through how you can communicate to your students, especially remotely using the platform. I know some of you have been supporting your students by the use of other social media like WhatsApp, Telegram, email, but unfortunately it is very difficult to audit and find out how effective the WhatsApp has been or the Telegram has been. But now we have a primary e-learning platform, and that is the JOOUST that we are using currently, that we can use to monitor how effective teaching and learning is going on at your respective classes. So you are going to be informed how you can engage students using different strategies using this e-learning platform. Ladies and gentlemen, without taking a lot of time, allow me now to invite Madam Dorothy Guada to take us through the presentation today. Dorothy, you are welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, as you've been told, my name is Dorothy Guada.
You can put your
My
video, they can see you.
colleague and I are going to take you through the use of a platform known as the JOOUST platform. This platform is a learning management system. And the learning management system
Stephen, kindly, you are interfering with the presentation that has just taken, started. Stephen, kindly mute. Stephen, Stephen, your background, you are really interfering. Kindly, Stephen, 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 I will exit you from this meeting. I will remove you from this meeting because you are interfering with the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to be organized. I want us to be disciplined when we are having this meeting. I want you to mute your microphone because we are not interested in hearing what is happening in your background. We only want the presenter to unmute and present. Thank you. And those who have raised their hands, like Paul Matthew, you've done very well, but you can lower your hand and you'll raise it at the right time when we give you time to ask question. Jojo Ingo, I can see you are raising your hand. Can you lower your hand for the time being? Okay, thank you. Dorothy, you can proceed.
As I was saying, my colleague Donata Zabwa and I are going to take you through the use of a platform known as the JOOUST platform. The JOOUST platform is a learning management system, and a learning management system will help you to organize your online course. It helps you to bring all your resources, your content, your activities into one page that can be accessed by your students, so that students don't have to look for their notes from maybe the email, and at times maybe go to WhatsApp. Then you have issues of I didn't get the notes, I didn't get the email, wrong email address. No, this is a common platform for you and your students, and you'll be able to organize it. You'll be able to set it up just the way you would prepare for a normal, traditional face-to-face classroom. Now, this eJOUST is a platform created from a learning management system known as Moodle. It is customized from Moodle. Moodle is an open source learning management system, and many institutions are using it. So you learn how to use it here. You'll use it in most of the institutions. If you go to Kabarak, that is what is used. If you go to KU, that is what they're using. University of Nairobi are using the same platform. We've named ours eJOUS, and that is the platform we'll take you through. So without much ado, I'll take you through the platform together with my colleague, Donata Sabao. Let me share my screen as I take you through the platform. Now, I hope you're all able to see my screen. To access the eJOUS platform, you need logon credentials. It is hosted online, and the logon credentials will be provided by the administrator. We create the users, we give you the logon credentials, but you can be able to edit some of them. To To access it, the address is ejous.ac.ke. When you type ejous.ac.ke,